this is Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives, and you are watching Bossip.com. I have a love-hate with Bossip.
All right, Bossip readers, we are here with Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives. What's up, lady?
What's up, Mama?
I'm good. Okay. So let's get on to the juicy stuff.
Okay.
All right, well, first and foremost, you have a book coming out.
Yes.
A series of book coming out.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about that a little bit.
The book, it's called Wives Association, and it kind of came about, throughout my 10 years being with my ex, I had journals. And I wrote all these journals of everything that Evelyn was going through during that period. And I was like, why not put this into like a juicy novel? So that's how it kind of came about. So we're starting off with 2. The books are supposed to be released right before the holiday or by March. So sometime in between those few months, they'll come out.
Okay, so you being in the spotlight, you're in the 3rd season now. What's the craziest thing that you've experienced in terms of filming and with the fans?
You know what? In terms of filming, I don't think anything too crazy has happened. I mean, filming has kind of become a part of my life, so it's, my life is crazy, so I kind of just embrace it. I think as far as the fans, I get letters from weirdos sometimes, and I get letters from inmates in jail, which I think are cool. I have pictures that I'm going to send out, and hopefully to brighten up their day. But or just people, wonder what they're gonna be doing with those pictures, but whatever.
Right. That. Okay, so now on season 3, this recent episode, one of the recent episodes, you had an argument with Royce. And the thing is called now Bum Bitch.
Right.
Yo.
Don't ask me where do I come up with this shit. I have no idea. I grew up in New York. I think, when you grow up in New York, I went to fashion high school, growing up in New York, born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. There's just so much flavor, and I blame it on that. I mean, a lot of my friends say bum bitch or you're a bum. I mean, it's just part of, the English language.
I don't think it was meant like that.
No, it definitely wasn't. But, I was so enraged during that filming because, she's attacking me and she's saying certain things about, my fiance and trying to equate that to the reason why I have my store or whatever, and I'm just like, well, what is it that you do, So that's why, bum bitch came out of my mouth.
Okay, now you guys have a new member on season 3. Miss Mika Claxton. She seems to be starting a lot of drama.
You know what? I will say this. Mika came on the show, and I know she really wanted to be on the show. She was a fan of the show, and she came on, and I know she, it's hard. I'm sure it's hard coming into, a group of girls that are cliquish, and we're all kind of like, who's this bitch? But, she came in, and she just started talking so much with everyone, right. And that's how she, ends up in the mess that she's in because, she's not keeping up with what she's saying. And, I just think she was just trying so hard to fit in, and it pretty much backfired on her. Mika's, I've told her this to her face, like, listen, I don't hate you, but I don't like you either. I don't even really know you like that, right. I just, I don't really have an opinion.
Okay. So now we just saw Tammy on the red carpet for the BET Awards, and I was like, Tammy, what's up? You want to knock Evelyn out sometimes. Right. She want to knock you out. So how is that whole relationship going now?
What? We're in a good space right now. You never know. A week, 2 weeks from now, we may hate each other, but we're in a good space right now.
Okay, so we saw that you guys came to a truce. On the T-shirt situation. We just want to know. Are you going to hold up to that? Like, what's going to go on?
I'm trying. I haven't looked at the, ever since the show aired and the T-shirts started selling, I haven't looked because I don't want to, I don't know where we're at as far as sales. So I'm like, oh, God, I said I'll only sell 500, but we'll see. We'll see on the reunion. I'll say how many I sold then.
Well, right now, she's only going to sell like 495 because she's giving like box of 5 of them to give away or something. Right. So only 495 will be sold, Tammy. So she marks them up just a little bit more to get that extra revenue.
Right.
You understand, right?
Exactly.
You and Chad on the show, that Twitter love. That first scene with the whole lingerie going up to the stairs.
Lord knows. I was like, did I just do that? But, We have a lot of chemistry, you know, and we're very attracted to each other from, you know, the beginning. And of course, it started off on Twitter, and then we met and we started spending time with each other. And you know, who knew that we would, you know, end up engaged? I mean, I would have never guessed in a million years. But you know, I feel like, you know, it wasn't something that I was like, oh my God, propose to me, or, you know, it just happened.
I think maybe everybody got the wrong idea when you guys first came together. Everything was kind of public. Everything was tweeted.
Right.
And so now that you guys have kind of pulled back, everybody's like, oh, it's not real. So what do you have to say when people say that stuff? Yeah,
you know, I think, you know, I always say, listen, you know, it's been a year now. You know, we started dating a year ago. We got engaged in November. My whole response to that is, I will never involve children in something that's not real. My daughter is 18, so, you know, even if it wasn't real, she could flow with it. But, I mean, he has young kids. And I would never go on family vacations, spend time with each other. I would never do that just for publicity or to get a show or anything like that. I would never involve children. So that's always my answer to that.
And speaking of children,
yes,
are you still taking treatments?
You know what? We are strategically trying to plan it. This is the amazing thing about in vitro. You can plan. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, I didn't, you know, get my period. You know, I may be pregnant. You can really plan that. And right now, you know, it's hard, you know, with the show and, you know, both of us flying different cities, doing appearances together and all over the place. It's hard. I can't even imagine being pregnant right now.
Right.
But, you know, once things calm down, you know, we're going to do that. And of course, you know, start planning the wedding and all that good stuff that comes, you know. It takes time. I can't even, you know, I'm not even home for a week straight at a time. So it's tough.